something I want to share. It's a story I wouldn't like to share, but I have to, because there are things that I can't put an end to alone. It takes a collective effort to do so. I went to location and I met a young girl. She was wearing a short skirt and a crop top, and then she walked up to me. I was like, "Good morning, auntie." I said, "Good morning, how are you?" She said, "Fine." And she turned and she was like, "Auntie, do you need a mirror?" And I was like, "Mirror? No, why? Who are you?" And then she said, "I'm the makeup artist." I looked at her. I said, "Makeup artist?" Because she was obviously young. Then I asked, "How old are you?" She said, "I'm 14 years. I said, "Okay. Who is your madam?" I asked, "Who is your madam?" because something inside me desperately wanted to believe that she was under the guardian of a woman. And then she said, "No, not my madam, my oga." I said, "Your oga?" So I said, "Are they paying you? What are you doing?" She said, "No, that she just wants to learn work." Trust me, I know the industry. The industry is a very dangerous place for young girls. I was there, but I was opportuned to have a really strong mother, a mother that was constantly on my neck, a mother that was feared by a lot of people, so they would just give me space. They knew, that's Mama Reginal's daughter. You know, they all gave me space. So I said, "Where is your boss? Call him." He came. He was also a young guy. I was like, "When did you start working with this girl?" He said, "A day before yesterday, like a day before that day." So I said, "Okay." I'm a very inquisitive person, especially when it involves young girls. Then I asked, "Why are you not in school? Where are your parents?" She said, "They're in Port Harcourt." "So what are you doing here? When did you come here?" She said, "She came here last year." I said, "Okay, you mean you came here when you were 13 years? She said, "Yes." "So where do you sleep?" She said, "Different hotels." I said, "Different hotels?" I looked at her again. I said, "That means you have enough money to lodge yourself." She said, "No, auntie. So I just, when I go, I just ask anybody, can I follow you and sleep in your room?" And I said, "Okay, you ask only women or men and women?" She said, anybody, she will ask them. I said, "Okay, so have you slept in a man's room?" She said, "Yes." I was like, "Have they tried to sleep with you?" She said, "Yes, but sometimes she knows to agree and sometimes she will run." I said, "Okay." I could immediately feel that this girl is losing it. Then I said, "You know what? You must go to school. You must go back to your parents and I will take care of you. I will sponsor your school till you're done." And she said, "No, auntie, I don't want to go back to my parents' house." I said, "So what do you want me to do? Because I can't leave you here." I was on that set with Mommy Norma Ukpabi. So Mommy Norma also told me that yes, that she also saw this girl and that she wanted to help her, but she was, scared that she didn't know anyone with the girl. And I help a lot of girls, but at least through your parents or someone related to you. But she had none. She had no way of contacting them or anything. So I said, "Okay, I will register this case in the police station just for them to have a record. But you will go to school. How have you been working?" She said she has been working with different celebrities and different crew members. She mentioned a few. I just began to wonder, those celebrities, are they senseless? Or the crew members? Okay, let me leave aside the crew members, because some crew members deceive young girls. Come, I have rules for you. Come, we can make you a star." And when young girls come, they end up taking advantage of them. That's what they do. Some of them, I said. And then, but these celebrities, they know what it is to be in the industry. They know what they went through, because I know they went through a lot. You cannot just come out and, you make it there. There are a lot of people that would want to take advantage of you. It takes only the grace of God for you to meet someone straightforward that will just help you till you are there. I had other crew members around that kept saying, Mama, just leave this girl. This one don't go. This one is not even that type of a person you think. Just leave him. I looked at her again and she was still looking at me. She was so open, like an open book. She would talk. I said, do you want to go to school? She said, yes, I want to go to school. I said, okay. I took her to one of the best schools in Delta State, a boarding school. I didn't care about the cost because I believe every young girl can be molded. I'm not helping certain girls because I need them to work for me as an assistant, or I need them to do something. I don't need anything from them. The society is bad as it is, and we know that young girls are at the mercy of the society. Guys can defend themselves, but you see the girls, they will forever be at the mercy of the society, the underprivileged ones. So this girl went to school. Her first test came out. She was supposed to be in JSS 3, but she couldn't make it in JSS 3 because obviously her brain was so polluted with trying to walk, trying to hustle, with various men or people. I asked her a really intimate question and she still told me, which really broke my heart. Her test came out and she did excellently well. She got a total of 90 over 100. And she told me, Auntie Regina, I promise I'll make you proud. This was now the first test this girl wrote in JSS 1 and she did excellently well, which means that she really wanted to go to school, but there was no opportunity. Why I'm making this video now is because I urge other celebrities, do not encourage child labor. When you go on sets and you see young girls, my problem is, you know the industry. You know how bad it is. You know that there are producers and there are crew members that constantly want to sleep with these girls. You know it. If you see them, send them home. If you can't send them home, or if they don't want to go back home, you please help them. I've said it to myself. If I go to any production again and I see a young girl again there trying to work, I will fight with the producer. Believe me, I will fight you. So it's either you don't call me or you make sure that you have capable hands and not having girls that you take advantage of. Now this girl, I am so proud of her. I'm so proud of where she is now. But these celebrities that she mentioned, that she worked with, that was terrible. She explained her experiences so far. She told me a lot that happened to her. I believe that if you empower one girl, you are indirectly empowering many others, because that one girl will be opportuned to help others. So please, say no to child labor. Thank you.
Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. So as you can see what Regina have said, Regina is an Hollywood actress, and she got married to one of the politicians, Ned Nwoko. She got married at the age of maybe 17 or 18. At present she's 22 years old, while Ned is 62 years old. So I think Ned got married to her while he was 40 or so, and is it 42? I guess maybe he was 42 when he got married to her, or 40. But Regina was maybe she got married. I think he got married to Regina at the age of 17 going to 18, or just exactly 18 years. So with what he has said so far, I know people will start throwing or dragging and saying, oh, in what way was she different from the girl who is 17, who is 14? But one thing we need to know that is that people change. She might have, in a way, realized that she should have waited 2 or 3 years more before she got married. But it has happened. Also, she has been, or she is still in the Nollywood industry, so she knows what goes on there. She might have been approached to do this kind of things. She knows what she's talking about. Like she said, her mom is an iron woman, that they don't want to try that with her, but in a way she said they know they can't pressurize her. So in a way, I know she's trying to cover up the fact that she maybe the same thing was done to her. She might have done it or been almost pressure to do it. She's not bringing that part out, which I know people were dragging her for. But because she has gone through this kind of thing, she got married a bit early and all that, doesn't mean that she shouldn't bring up a concern. She said she saw the girl and she frowned at what would be happening to her, what the Nollywood industry bosses might have been trying to do with her. Even for someone to say, okay, yeah, you can sleep in my room, there could be ulterior motive, which the girl might not be able, the little girl, the 14-year-old girl might not be able to narrate, and she'll just take it as this is what happened. Life happens. So she knows what she's talking about. So she's trying to discourage child labor, and yes, this should be discouraged. I know Nigeria is very tough right now. Things are not easy. They are not finding life easy at all. Things are hard. Some parents are also sending their children out to go and fend for them when they themselves can't get something to do. They can't get any tangible work to do. Some will send their parents out during the weekend to go to those parties. Those children will go to parties and start packing some food just to take home, which they can eat for maybe 1 or 2 days and all that. Why some will even send their children to go to the neighbors to go and work for them, do some manual job, help them to clean house, help them to wash clothes, fetch water, wash their cars and other things, so that they will be paid. And once they bring those money in, they will use that to eat, to cater for themselves. Most especially parents that have health issue, or their bones are now not strong enough anymore. Things happen. All these things happen. We know, we cannot deny it. Just that we cannot continue to encourage child labor. I pray that the new government, whoever is going in, that is going to be sworn in soon, will look into this matter and stop it, because this kind of thing is not allowed here. In other abroad, it's not. So they should stop it. Some children that maybe their parents said, oh, they don't have enough money to send them to school, there should be a normal freelance school where people can learn wherever they want to learn. They are still going to learn from or if they are going to any of their maybe bosses to go and learn something, there should be rules and regulation on how many hours these children can only work and the kind of work they can do. There should be rules, there should be regulations to guide these people, rather than taking them even that they don't even know where to sleep at night. It's very wrong. I do understand the point she's trying to pass across, and I know some of the Nollywood actor and actresses will want to drag her and start saying, oh, how does she know that they are not helping those the younger ones that are coming to them? Does she have to come online to say it? Does she have to do this or that? Or is it because her husband has now won the Senate seat, so she decided to start coming online? Maybe Reginal might not be acting anymore, so she decided, she's just going to bring this out. That might be a reason. Some will say, how does she know that they themselves are not helping those young ones? But whichever one it is, what she's finding out and she's bringing to people's Nollywood industry attention is that this thing needs to stop because it's been going on for a while, since when she was very young till the at present. So she still sees it going on. She just feels that it needs to stop so that these children can go to school. From what she narrated, that girl wanted to go to school and she's doing well right now. The fact that she's helped her. Some children have this ambition that they want to become a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, midwife, so many of these things that they want to become. So they need to give them a chance. Whoever that can help should help. The government should have a plan and have this in plan for these children so that all of them don't just uh, kind of waste away. Some of them will say in the near future that, oh, they wanted to become so person, but because of their parents couldn't afford it, or they were sent to start doing manual job at an early stage, that's why they couldn't make it. And some of them want to, once they get married, they will start telling their husband they want to go back to school. And it's not easy, really easy, shoveling with schooling and also being a parent as well. It does sometimes create conflict between marriages. So some of these people are also facing this once they get married, because they say want to go to school, and they're struggling in between as well if you don't really get their husband's support. So these are the things that it could cause in the near future as well. That's for those who still have the interest in going to school after they finally settle and just say, what, I still want to go and get something done. I want to achieve. I want to have a degree. So I feel what she's saying is right, in as much as I know she tried to cover her own parts. Maybe the fact that maybe she has gone through it, which I know some people will come out and say, well, you want to tell us that you know do them, or you didn't do it, you just try to make it look as if you're perfect, or blah blah blah. Or the fact that she got married at early age. Like I said, people change. So she knows what she's gone through. She doesn't feel it's right. So she's trying to stop that process that shouldn't be done to girls or the younger ones. So the child labor shouldn't be accepted. It should be frowned out. It should be stopped. There should be regulation. I do agree with that. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What you about what Reginal has said, what I've said so far as well. Do you think this thing should be brought to open, or she should have just maybe swept it under the carpet, or she should just talk to the Nollywood bosses themselves before coming online? So let me know what you think, guys. Don't forget to like and share if you can. Thank you for joining me once again, and until I come your way next time, do take care. Bye.